Maybe I'm just getting sick of repeating myself, but I've had this conversation at least 3 times this week. You are what you consistently do on average. If you go and exercise or train for 2 hours and you feel like you've done the hardest session ever, but you go and spend the next 5 days doing absolutely nothing, yeah, it's better than doing nothing, but you probably could have got better results with less perceived effort. So how hard do you think you're working if you just spread that across the week more? A couple of bad days of missing your training or being off with your meals isn't going to break you. The same, however, is true that if you have a few amazing days or weeks where you're on top of everything, if you're going balls to the wall with it, training multiple times a day, and heavily restricting your calorie intake, don't be surprised that it's not very sustainable. And if you want more progress over the long term, you need to be thinking on averages, not what you do on one single day. If your weight spikes on the scale one day, but your average is going down, who gives a fuck? You might miss a PB on Tuesday and then hit your best numbers ever on Thursday. But if you're not really showing up on those average days, your new average comes down here. So instead of thinking about adding more on those days where you're already pushing your limits, look at your bad days. If you can make your worst day closer to a normal day or an average day, you're going to stop that bleeding bucket of progress. So sometimes it's not always about doing more, beating records. Sometimes just improving the standard of your bad days can transform all of your results and your expectations.